Right guys, so now I take a triangle as a reference figure और उस triangle को हम लोग क्या करेंगे, हम लोग distance h तक pull करेंगे, right? So we'll get something like this, right? And basically we generate a 3D figure like this. Okay, it's like a tent. Okay, you might have seen Toblerone, right? ऐसी होता है Toblerone, right? You can also take a square as the reference figure. उसको आप distance h तक pull कर दो, right? Same thing which you get over here. Okay, an extended figure like this. Okay, you may observe this. It is like a steel bar, probably like Kit Kat. Okay, Kit Kat is not a steel bar, but yes, it's the same shape, right? Okay, so what we are doing here is we are taking basically a regular polygon and we are basically pulling it by a distance h. Okay, so the figure so formed can be called as a prism. Okay, so there are different kinds of prisms. जैसे मैंने ये बताया अभी, having an equilateral triangle as the base, right? Then you can take an octagon as the base and pull it out by distance of h. Okay, so you can basically take any regular polygon for that matter and pull it out by a distance of h. You'll generate a prism. Okay, so there are certain properties of the prism which we'll discuss right now. What we are doing is we are keeping the side or the edge of this particular regular polygon as a. So in case of an equilateral triangle, the side here is a units. Okay, there is a square also of a units, right? So what we are going to do is we are again going to take the same reference figure, and the figure, this particular reference figure will have area called as AB, and that is going to be the base figure. Okay, जो reference figure इसको pull कर रहे हैं by distance of h, that is the base area AB, right? So as I told you guys, अभी हम लोग क्या करने वाले हैं, we are going to pull this by distance of h, right? So if you observe carefully, there is an area AB which will be pulled by a distance of h, right? So just like the cuboid जहाँ पे area was L into B जिसको आपने h तक pull किया था, यहाँ पे there is the area AB which you are pulling by distance of h. So the volume or the space will be area of B, AB into h. Okay, so that's the first thing about the prism. The volume is area of the base. Whatever is your base figure in that case, multiplied by the height or the distance by which you are pulling it. That is going to be the volume. Okay, the second part is going to be your surface area. Okay, अब हम surface area find कैसे करेंगे guys? यहाँ पे if you observe, यहाँ दो तरह के surface area होंगे. First surface area will be the base area जिसको हमने लिया है यहाँ पे AB, right? तो ये अपना surface area हो गया basic. ये एक बार आएगा front में और एक ये पीछे आएगा ना. So we observe that the base area will come exactly twice. Okay, apart from this guys, you'll be able to spot three rectangles over here, right? Okay, the rectangles being this. Okay, एक ये वाला होगा, this one pointed out here. Okay, दूसरा ये वाला होगा, तीसरा नीचे वाला होगा, right? So in this case I'll have three rectangles, and the dimensions for the rectangle are h and a, right? The length and the breadth are h and a. So for this one rectangle here, the area will be h into a, right? So here I have three rectangles. उनका area कितना हो जाएगा? 3 into h into a, right? Okay, so to the surface area, what we'll be doing is we'll be taking the base area twice the base area plus 3 into a into h. Okay. Now, if you observe carefully, guys, अगर हमने 3 और a को एक साथ ले लिया यहाँ पे in this case, okay, 3 into a अगर साथ में ले लिया हमने, for this equilateral triangle having side equal to a, 3a is going to denote what, guys? 3a will denote the perimeter, isn't it? So we'll replace 3a by the perimeter, and now you can see that surface area is twice the base area plus height into the perimeter. Okay, so this is the height, okay, and perimeter of this base figure you will take, okay, and basically multiply them. So the surface area is twice the base area plus height into the perimeter. Okay, remember guys, this formula for surface area is applicable only for a solid prism. Solid means जिसका front or back दोनों base areas present है. Okay, and we also have the rectangles here towards the side. Okay, so for such an object, okay, the surface area will be 2ab plus h into the perimeter. Okay, this you can extend for any n-sided prism, basically any n-sided regular polygon जिसको आपने base figure मान के उसका prism बनाया है, right? In this case of a square base, okay, we have 4 rectangles, right? So you will have 2ab plus 4 into a into h. But guys, again, for this square, what is the value of 4a? 4a is again the perimeter, right? So it's a universal formula which you can apply for any prism based on a regular polygon actually, and irrespective of the number of sides. Okay. All right, guys. So now what I will do is I will not take a regular polygon. I will take a circle as the base, and the circle I will stretch by a distance of h, right? So what I get, I'll be generating a cylinder. For a cylinder, there are two things important. First is the height, जिससे आपने pull किया है उसको, and second is the radius. Okay, so depending upon the radius and the height, okay, there are certain parameters about the cylinder we'll discuss right now. We have something called as the flat surface area. Okay, Now every surface area here will be the area pi r square, right? If it's a solid cylinder, guys, means starting or ending दोनों जगह solid caps available है. Okay, they are like the extend complete cylinders out there without any caps. Okay, so if you have a solid cylinder consisting of the edges also, okay, consisting of the end caps also, so you will have the flat surface areas as pi r square and pi r square two times. एक बार ऊपर वाले डेढ़ के लिए, एक बार नीचे के लिए, right? So pi r square plus pi r square, the flat surface area is 2 pi r square. Okay, now if you observe carefully, the second thing is the curved surface area, guys. How do you generate the curved surface area? The curved surface area, okay, can be observed as this area here. Okay, you are starting with a cylinder, okay, pulling it out by distance of h. जो distance generate हुआ वो ये होगा, right? The curved surface area. How do you generate this? You take this 2 pi r circumference, उसको आप h से multiply कर दे रहे हो, right? So for the curved surface area, the value will be 2 pi r h. And now for cylinder, we'll have the total surface area as flat surface area plus the curved surface area, right? So remember, guys, whenever you're starting with a circular object as the reference and you're pulling it out by some distance, okay, there are two types of areas formed, okay? The flat surface area and the curved surface area, okay? Flat surface area ये end caps हो जाएंगे इसके, और curved surface area ये curvature हो जाएगा यहाँ पे, right? So the total surface area will be 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. Take 2 pi r common. The total surface area is 2 pi r into r plus h. Okay. Now, as I told you guys, the volume is very, very simple. Okay. It was the area of base into the height for the prism. Same thing you apply over here. The base area here is the area of circle, that is pi r square, and multiplied by h. The volume is pi r square into h. Through a cube of edge length equals 20 centimeters, a cylindrical hole of radius 7 centimeters is drilled, starting from one face to the opposite face. Find the volume and surface area of the object form. You can just try it out. It will be demonstrated in the diagram here. Okay, so we have a cube and इसके through हमने cylinder का hole draw किया, right? So first part is find the volume. Volume तो बहुत simple है, guys. Okay, what is the volume occupied by that object? It is the volume of the cube, that is the edge का cube. उसमें से you subtract the volume of the cylinder, pi r square h. Okay, you subtract the volume of cylinder from the actual cube, you get the required volume of the object, right? So the answer is 4920. That is the volume of the cube, 20 cube, 8000 minus pi r square h, 3080 for the cylinder. Subtract them, you get the required volume. Okay. Okay, guys, अब थोड़ा tricky होगा ना surface area find करना कैसे? See, we first take the surface area of the entire cube. We remove this circular face here, right? उसका पीछे वाला सर्कल भी निकाल देंगे, as you can see, right? Okay, so what remains is surface area of the total cube minus twice the area of the circle, right? But understand, guys, if you drill the hole inside, there'll be a cylindrical cavity in there जो expose हो जाएगा बाहर, right? So now the surface area will include this also, right? So the final surface area, guys, will be total surface area of the cube में से आप दो circle का surface area निकाल दो and add the surface area of the cylinder, okay? The curved surface area of the cylinder, right? So that will be 6 into 20 square, 6L square for the cube. Okay, 2 into pi r square for the circles, and for the cylinder it will be 2 pi r h. Okay, your required answer is 2972 centimeter square. As simple as that.